Hey guys, welcome back to another how to win video. Today I'm going to be taking Sandy into Solo Showdown Circular Canyon. Now in today's video I want to revisit positioning because it's been a very long time since I last covered it. I think it's been like 3 months or so. And since lots of new maps have come out, new brawls are coming out, the updates are here, that video is really outdated now. So I wanted to take Sandy because there's actually a couple of cool things about Sandy that it's going to be very helpful for positioning later on in the games. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Okay, we are spawning down the bottom left corner of the map and we've got some 2 boxes around us. I will just go for the one right in front of me, and we should be able to get at least 1 power cube. I'm just going to head down here to just check to see if there's people there. There is a bull, so it's good to keep that in mind for later. We might have to deal with a bull, but we will see. So I'm just going to open these boxes up. There's a bull, there he is. He's just going to ignore me. That's good. I'm going to grab the power cube. He's not going to be able to get close enough to me to deal damage. We are going to try and chip at this ball though to try and get some super. So, because our super is going to be very helpful. And when it comes to positioning, it's going to be even better. That's what I really wanted to cover. I'm going to use Sandy simply because he's so good with his sandstorm. He can really get to people and also do some really cool things with getting around the map just with the sandstorm. So there is the Colt. There's an energy drink above me. I'm just going to go... I'm going to go for it because his bow is going to die if he tries to grab it. And now we have the energy drink, we can probably head around the map. We can definitely go for this energy drink again, so this Colt doesn't pick it up. And I'm going to grab that. He's used all 3 shots. I'm just going to count his ammo to make sure that I do have an advantage on him, and also try and dodge as many bullets as I can. So he's just sort of panicking here. I wouldn't shoot that many attacks if I were him, because it's going to be very risky, because if he ran into someone, he would have had no ammo to defend against that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out my sandstorm here. And then what I'll do is I'm going to walk in and walk around the sandstorm because he probably expects me to go straight towards him. And he did actually expect that. He did loop around all the way over there, but we still managed to just take him out there. The reason why I walked all the way around was mainly because, he probably thought I'm going to run straight at him, and then when I get to the bushes, he's just going to walk around and dodge me. Well, I sort of killed the time just by running around, and because of that, he sort of thinks, oh, well, what happened to the Sandy? He's not here. So we just managed to take him out, and we are fighting a bull now. I'm just going to throw out my sandstorm again, and this time I'm just going to head towards the bottom of the sandstorm, just like I did before, and then head straight back up. See if we can maybe get a few shots off. We didn't get that. The energy drink did run out there. This bull might be able to take this one. I don't know what he's doing, but we are going to be able to take the win there. So, not too much positioning, I guess. Positioning in the sense of the sandstorm, though, which is pretty cool. Obviously, doing that loop around, it kind of seems kind of weird, but there are some really nice situations where you want to do something like that, because, like, the enemy will probably try to shoot at you, and then since you're not actually where they expected you to be, you're somewhere else, when they realize that you're not there, they sort of have that false hope thinking, oh, well, he's just not there, and then you come out of nowhere and you take them out. So I want to see if I can get an example like that. So let's hop into the second game, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, spawning at the bottom of the map this time. We do have a box to our left, but also a Shelly, I believe. So I'll try my best to try and get some shots on the Shelly and also hit the box at the same time. We'll be able to weaken her a pretty decent amount. If we had 2 more shots on her, we would have been able to kill her, but we don't have the right angle. If we got too close, we would have probably gotten taken out. So instead, we'll just settle for the box just up here. We need 1 more shot to grab it, and there we go. So we did get that 1 power cube. We're going to head over to the Daryl over here. I was going to say the box, but I was making sure there was no one near it. This Penny, using the splash to her advantage there. I'm going to do my best to dodge it. She didn't hit us once, but she did help us take out the Daryl, which is very nice. And now we're going to go for this Colt here, try and deal some damage to him. I'm actually just going to, I'm going to throw out my sandstorm and head up that way, and then I'm going to just follow him around. Actually, what I'll do is I'll head down here where he's running and thinking he can escape, and because of that, we will be able to get a lot of damage off and almost take him out there. So we managed to kill him as he did break open the walls with his super. I wouldn't advise you to do that. He might have been able to pick up the kill if he was a little bit luckier, but he did go for the very risky play of opening up the walls with me only having to one-shot him to fully take him out. I'm going to be careful with this Penny here and this Shelly who has an energy drink, because that'll probably take me out if I'm not being careful. So Penny did go down. We should be able to just hold down the middle ground. It's going to stay in this position of the map because I'm sort of a powerhouse. I have 7 power cubes. I don't need to be positioning myself in the corners or anything, just because I can output a lot of damage, and I can also tank a bit of damage too, so I'm pretty confident staying in the middle. But normally you wouldn't want to. The fact that Shelly's getting an energy drink is going to make me want to think that I should probably position somewhere else, because since the middle is probably going to be in a high trafficked area where she's going to walk through, she might go through that and find me if I decided to stay in there. So I'm going to head towards the bottom right corner of the map, which is a pretty nice spot. with a lot of walls and bushes that I can get to, so many of these bushes just down here. I'm just gonna hope that, yeah, so she doesn't have an energy drink anymore by the looks of it. She is fighting with another Shelly. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna hold my ground in the middle here. A very nice spot for me to stay in, like I've said before. I can pretty much get shots on anyone that I need to. I'm actually going to throw my sandstorm out and I'm going to use it. Normally I would say maybe just stay in the bushes just because you don't have to move, and it sort of tricks the enemy into thinking that you've gone into your sandstorm, but in that scenario I had to move around because she'd probably go for me there. So we are not in a good spot anymore. This Shelly's going to use her super on me. I mean, that is kind of a good play, but not at the same time. If she was smarter about that, she probably would have gone a lot closer to me to hit her super on me and the Shelly. So either way, we probably would have lost that. They actually put me in a really bad spot there. The energy drink that's wanting the Shelly basically saved her the game. Maybe if I threw the sandstorm a little bit lower down the map, I might have gotten away with it, but being a Sandy and not a Shelly, I was more of a target. But we still took 3rd place, very happy with that game. I feel like I explained a couple of things in there pretty nicely, and we'll see if we can get into another game to see what we can do with more positioning. Okay, we are spawning at the bottom of the map, and we have a box, 2 boxes actually, one to our left and one also to our left but a little bit higher up. Same as last game, there's someone here. It's a Primo this time instead of a Shelly. I tried to get as many shots off as I could, only got 1. I'm going to keep him away from me and not go for the boxes because I'd rather him take a bit of damage and just stay away from me than me getting a power cube but then getting taken out straight away. That's Rico doing a good job of tapping us here. He's going for all these bounce shots, which sometimes works out, but since he did get a little bit close to us, we managed to hit him once to signal that we can probably take him out if he gets too close. So right here, got way too close again. We just managed to strafe his bullets a little bit. Then we just took him out really easily. So just being very patient, letting him do all the work, sort of overextending there. Now this Mortis is probably going to get that energy drink. I want to see, yeah, he's not going towards me, which is good. Otherwise I would have thrown down my sandstorm and tried to get away in some way. But looking very good. I'm actually just going to hold my ground in the middle here. I need to make sure there's no one in the very center though, just because I don't want to have someone try to jump me. When you are trying to position yourself well, you want to make sure that the areas around you are cleared. So when you're in the bottom right corner of the map or the bottom left or any of the corners, you want to make sure that you've either killed the person that spawned next to you or that they've moved on somewhere else and went to fight somebody else. So that way you know that your position, that side of the map, is completely clear, and then you don't have to deal with anything. So there's a Primo in here. I'm tempted, I'm sort of contemplating whether I should use my sandstorm or not to either get damage on him or maybe fend him off in some way. But I don't think it's going to pay off if I do. So just let him chill here for a bit, and I'll just make decisions depending on what he decides to do next, since he's not really a major threat right now. Since the energy drink is going to spawn over there and he's going to go for it, I'm just going to move out of the way, try and get furthest away from the Primo as possible. I'd rather fight a tick because he's much weaker, and also we can dodge his shots a little bit better even if he has the wall. This turret is going to probably come in and clean up the tick for us. I'm just going to throw my sandstorm down and head down here. I was kind of hoping that the Primo thought I went up the top there, which is pretty unfortunate, and this tick head might save me. It might screw me over. We did actually manage to take out the Primo there. That was very, very lucky. That tick head did come in clutch there, although there are energy drinks spawning everywhere. I can't grab any of them because this Tara is going to take them from me. I'm going to throw out my sandstorm, but I'm not actually going to go for the energy drink there. I'm just going to go around the side. The Tara did spot me, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping I was able to just barely go around the corner there and get away and hold off for her energy drink to run out, but it didn't really work out because I threw the sandstorm a little bit too high. But there's something that I wanted to cover, is ways you can sort of use your sandstorm in a very sort of calculated manner, I guess. The way that we sort of went around there instead of going straight for the energy drink, going for the more unpredictable movements can give you a very good advantage on your enemies. But nonetheless, I feel like that was a very good game once again, especially with regarding positioning. We just put ourselves in such good spots that we were able to just place high because we didn't have to deal with people, or we dealt with the people the way we should have. So that's the 3rd game. Let's hop into the 4th and final game and see how it goes. Okay, this time we spawn at the top of the map. Definitely not the ideal spawn, but we can definitely work with it. We will go for the box just over here next to us because since it is closer to the top of the map where the storm will probably push us out, it's better to go for it early on than getting pinched by someone else later on in the game and not being able to get the power cube at all. So we went for that power cube right off the start. Gonna go for this one over here as well. Gonna wait for this bow to just walk around, or maybe before, I think it was a Tara, to come out of those bushes and help us out. So trying to get people to fight here, making sure that they get third partied. I will actually take this 1v1 though, and I actually did make a video on 1v1s pretty recently, so if you want to check that out, I'll probably leave the link in the description below. But this bro definitely put himself in a terrible situation. You do not want to position yourself like that in between a bunch of people. If you can't take a fight, or you shouldn't be taking a fight, then just don't take it at all and just play it safer. So there's a lot of people over there. I know for a fact that there's about 3 people on the right hand side of the map. So with that knowledge, I'm going to take that and reposition myself on the left hand side, knowing that there's probably going to be either no people or a much lower number of people over here, where I can safely and patiently wait for the game to pass by while people sort of take each other out, grab energy drinks and whatnot, and we will just be here all safe and waiting to place very highly. So doing pretty well so far. This crow may come around the corner here. If he does, we can burst him down, although it looks like he went down to the bottom left corner. So now I know there's a crow in the bottom left corner, and there's, oh, actually, no, he's going to come straight up here, and he's going to die to that Carl, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, I guess. Also a Spike, a Tick, and a Carl. A lot of people at the bottom of the map. Very glad that I took the top of the map positioning very early on, because we didn't have to deal with anyone for the rest of the game. Now, I did have a feeling there was a Shelly in there. I was not expecting her to deal that much damage, but we should be able to heal up in time and probably get this energy drink, which would be very beneficial for us. So I don't know why that Shelly used her super. I'm going to use mine to get closer to her. But like I said, I'm not even going to go for her. I'm going to go for other people that don't expect it, like that Spike there. We managed to take him out very easily. Going to go around here to take out this Shelly, or I was going to take her out if my energy drink lasted long enough, but we did manage to chip her a little bit with the use of our Sandstorm. And that's the way that you want to use the Sandstorm, is making sure you go for people that don't expect it, or getting to people that do expect it in ways that they wouldn't. So how we looped around the place and didn't directly go for the players, rather we just waited and were pretty patient with it. So we did get taken out there at the very end, unfortunate, because the Shelly still had a little bit of energy drink left, and I think her super did clip us, so it did a ton of damage. Maybe if we waited a little bit more on that last fight, we probably would have been able to pick it up, because she had like 100 health, I think. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, it was a very good game. I'm very pleased with the way that I positioned myself, because I feel like I accurately demonstrated the way you want to do it. And we just had really good games this whole video. So overall, very happy with it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys learned something, just recovering what we did cover in the previous videos a couple months back. But that'll be it for me today, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, because it tells you that you do enjoy these kind of videos. And if you didn't like it, leave a dislike and tell me what you didn't like in the comments below, and I'll see if I can improve on it. And if you also have any further questions, be sure to follow me on Twitch. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The links are down in the description below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I do upload these how-to-win style content pretty frequently. So yeah, that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoy once again, and as always, keep sweating. Bro, where is everyone? Come here, come here, come here. No way! No way! There's no way we just did that! Someone clip that!